Hello out there in the vinyl community. I guess that's how I should start out with this intro video to my new channel, Return to Vinyl Groove and Guitar. I like to say welcome if it's your first time around. I appreciate you stopping in and checking it out. I'm probably going to throw up a video I took in December. Today's January the 1st, but I took it, I think it was around the 22nd of December or so. I went to was actually the second place I went locally for looking for records to kind of get my collection going again. I had a nice selection of albums when I got out of the service in '79. I bought a Technics SA500 receiver and it was a Technics turntable too, but I forgot the model number. I can probably look it up. My brother, I sold that, the Technics receiver, the turntable, and a couple of Bose 301 speakers. I sold it to my brother in Kentucky. He still has the receiver and the turntable, but the speakers, the Bose 301s, they eventually just gave out and disintegrated. But anyway, I had to I sold him that receiver and turntable back when I got out of the service. I ran into a little difficulty with some finances, and he kind of helped me out, and I sold that to him. And I decided just recently to start back into records again, vintage stereo, and I got a tape deck here. Picked up a SA500 receiver exactly like the one my brother has on eBay. And I also decided to get a double cassette deck. I had one of them too back in the day, and I don't even know what happened to it. I had one of them for a long time, but then went to CDs, and it's been CD and online music for 25 or 30 years. I got away from my cassette tapes. You can see a little small sampling of the cassettes I have up there that I wanted to bring back into existence. So I got a double cassette deck too. It's a Technics. I forget the model number. I'll write it down and put it in the description below, or pop it up on screen there somewhere. And made a place for, I had to clear out the corner here behind me and do a lot of rearranging, and I had to I had to get a stereo counter, a shelf here for my receiver, and then my tape deck is sitting here, and then I built this little shelf here, shelf unit, that my turntable is now sitting on. The only thing that is not vintage in my setup is the turntable. It's an Audio-Technica LP60X, which they claim to be just a beginner turntable. I guess I'm just a beginner now after being away from vinyl for so long. I don't know what a turntable is, so I need a beginner one, which I think is kind of funny. But anyway, it's turned out to be a good receiver so far. I've been using it. I'm going through my albums, and I come across my wife told me, she said, don't forget about those records you got in the basement in the box down there. And I had forgotten all about them, so I went down the basement, got my box, got that box, brought it up. All the albums were stored wrong. They were on top of each other, sandwiched in between, a stack about like that. And so I got them all out, went through all of them, and decided to I looked at all of them, and kept the ones that looked playable, other than being, just dusty and dirty, a few marks and scratches. But I've played several, and I'm not hearing a whole lot of skips. I'm just hearing some crackle and pop. Not nothing extravagant, not nothing super loud or bothersome. Some of that crackle and pop and snap, snap, crackle, pop that I hear in those albums reminds me of back in the day when I was in the Navy, submarine service. When I got this, I got it shortly after I got out of the Navy. That's when I got it, because I had time to listen to it then. So that's when I started listening to records and buying albums back in the day, and so listening to these, the ones now that I've kind of cleaned, and just to hear that crackling and little popping, and it brings back a lot of memories. And I've forgotten how warm and inviting the sound of vintage albums and cassettes. I've forgotten all about that. How it sounded, and it brings back so many fond memories of when I was a young man. And so getting back into it now it's turning out to be rather enjoyable. I hope it continues to be enjoyable. I'm going to put up the video that I took of visiting this record store. It's also an antique store too, and it was just amazing. I had never seen anything like it, and you can see that in the video how awestruck I am by this place. I've never, first time I've been there. I went to another one, but I didn't video. The other one I went to was more upscale and nice. It was in a little loft upstairs in downtown Sharon, PA, which is a 20-minute drive from here. So I went there first, and I'm going to, in my next video, I'm probably going to show you the albums that I picked up at the record stores, and also I ordered a few online. It's at an auction place online called collect.co on YouTube. They have live, they're auctions albums, but they're also, he puts up a price, and you can bid on them, or you can buy them right out for whatever the price is. And I picked up several albums from that, and I'm still got a whole stack back here. This is just a few that I'm cleaning now. I'm in the process of cleaning old Chicago. Probably not be able to see that now. I'll turn the light around better. Old Chicago album there, Chicago 10, that I'm going to be cleaning that one. And I'm got a Marshall Tucker here. I'm going to be cleaning this one, and just a whole bunch of albums that I had. Some are my wife's too. Like I think this Bryan Adams is hers. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Just several. Actually, I don't know. I'm up to 30 or 40. I think I've cleaned about 30 now. And as I'm cleaning, I'm putting new sleeves. Here's a Pretenders that I found in the box when I got brought up from upstairs. So I took it out, and I'm cleaning them as I go, and it's just a process, taking some time to do that. I ran out of new sleeves, so I had to order another packet of new sleeves, and they're supposed to be coming here pretty soon, so I couldn't continue my cleaning process. Anyway, I'm going to end this intro video to my new channel. I've got a whole lot of more stuff to talk about. I didn't want to make this very long because I wanted to stick the other video I took of that record place. I want to put it at the end of this one that you'll be going to here as soon as I stop yapping at you. So I upgraded the stylus. I bought a stylus upgrade needle. Maybe you can see that. ATN 3600 LE stylus / needle. I'll call them needles, and they're styluses too. But there's I'm going to be upgrading the needle, and basically it don't need much else. There's things that I did back in the day when I was listening to records that I would never think to do now to my records. I guess age has brought a different outlook on what I'm aiming for now as I return to my vinyl record listening and vintage cassette tape listening, and I'm a little bit more astute listener now than I was back then. Which isn't to say I'm going to dive in and go into detail about the taking measurements for how much pressure the needle is putting down and how fast or slow, or there's all kinds of measurements and things you can do. And it's interesting to learn, though. Back in the day, I didn't know what grooves were on an album. I didn't really care. But learning about all that stuff is interesting too, and keeping your mind, learning new things helps your mind health. It helps the health of your brain functioning. And as I've gotten older, my brain functioning needs all the help it can get. So learning helps with that a lot. Okay, I'm going to stop it here and let you guys watch this interesting place I went to pick up a couple of albums. And welcome again to the channel. Consider hanging around with me here at the very start of it. And I'm looking forward to the journey. Looking forward to getting more vinyl, and maybe talk about a few cassette tapes too in the process here as I move forward with the channel and discover new things myself. I forgot to mention my JVC speakers here. It was the top of one of them. I have 3 of them, like 2 up here now that I purchased them back in the day too. So they're vintage also, and they have a great sound. I was thinking of maybe I'm probably going to investigate it a little further to see how long I can play an album without it, being a strike for a copyright violation or something. Which sometimes that really doesn't matter because it says you've been copyrighted. There's a little note that says copyright violation or something, but it don't restrict you from playing the video. It just says that the party allows YouTube playing. You can play it. So I wanted to check that out and maybe in the future let you guys hear what I was into back in the day, or not. We'll see. It may just be pulling up the album and talking about the album as I show it. All right, here comes that video now, and thanks again for watching. And I'm probably not going to come back on at the end. I'll just end it with that video that you're going to watch of this really fascinating place that I went to pick up a couple of new vinyls. Well, they're not new; they're vintage. All right, thanks again, and again, welcome to Return to Vinyl, back to the groove, or it's back. Return to Vinyl, groove and guitar. I've either got to memorize that better or shorten the title. One of my buddies said, TC, you ought to shorten the title to that. We'll see. Anyway, here comes that video I want y'all to watch right now. Well, this will probably go on my new YouTube channel, Return to Vinyl, Groove and Guitar. And we're going into this record store that I have recently found. Ooh, man, I got a sore throat. And I want to see if they mind me videoing as I walk around. If they mind me, I'll have to stop it, but we'll see. Y'all come on along with me. Parking lot's on an incline, so to be careful getting out of here. I don't think I have to lock my car. So let's go in here. I don't know which. Oh, I guess the door is this way. Antique and Collectors Mall. Okay. My goodness. They have stuff. Goodness gracious. Because of the huge selection of record titles in stock, pricing is done by computer, not on the record. If you need to know the current price of items, please inquire at the desk. Okay. Man, I don't think I've ever seen so much stuff. What kind of a receiver is that, anyway? Wow. Modular component system. Okay. Well, I don't see anybody. Oh, there's somebody wearing a red hat back there. Man, I've never seen so many. I'll have CDs, cassettes, albums all over the place. Okay, John and Donna Allen. I don't know who that is. Claudia Berry, Philip Bailey, Bananarama. Oh, I've heard of them. Some dice for your car. There is just gazillions and gazillions posters and all kinds of stuff. Man, I don't know how in the world. I'm looking specifically for a Styx album. There's another stereo system over there. Look at all the old stereos back there. Man, oh man, let's go. I can't get back there though. Do you care if I do a little video here? I mean, you're the work, okay. You Judy? Yeah. I called yesterday, by the way. I'm TC. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting a new YouTube channel on returning to vinyl.
Well, we have certainly never left vinyl.
Of course not.
And you make a note of that.
If I'm looking for a specific record, you said it'd be in the computer. I mean, would it be in your computer?
Maybe.
How about Styx Equinox?
No problem.
There it is. I think that's it.
Oh, you're right. Okay, let's get to the best copy. Have me forward.
There's another one there. Johnny Cash.
Man, there is. Would you have any idea how many records you have?
No, but you're welcome to count them.
Okay, I'll count them and I'll bring my lunch for the next 2 weeks.
And then I won't have to
You won't have to do
do
inventory.
inventory, yes.
Okay, I stopped it for a minute. There is so many. I found my album, my Styx, Equinox, cassettes. I didn't even know that there was so many. I've never been into an album antique place before. I mean, look at the albums. I wouldn't even know what to look for. Goodness, just browsing would take 15 billion years. Super hits.
Let's see if we can get some more information on him. What's his first name?
Super oldies. And then there's a whole back room back here with stuff. And they do have restrooms too. Antiques. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, would you look at this stuff? Would you just look? Kiss. Elvis. Jukeboxes. Wonder if they still play. I would bet they do. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is freaking amazing. First really antique shop I've ever been in. You want to play with some toys? Motorcycles, and this one. Old books, magazines. I have never seen Mars Attacks. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Display cases after display cases. Probably holding some expensive antique stuff. Star Wars figurines and old iron. Oh, bottles, 7-Up bottle. What the heck? Oh, it's fascinating. Oh, look, here's Ken and Barbie. Ken, or is that Ken? I guess, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it is so cool. Oh, it's so cute. What do we have over this side? Oh, little dollies. This is just absolutely amazing. And all the way down there, shelves. And all I came for is a Styx album. But I want to leave with so much more. But I'm not. Oh, look, here's Marilyn Monroe standing back there. How about that? There's an Oscar Mayer toy. There's a Harley Davidson pink motorcycle. And ooh, it's Beavis and Butthead. There's some old golf clubs, boots, roller skates. Oh my gosh, I've never seen such stuff in my life. Well, we're going to go back up this way and look at some more albums. So I'll put y'all away for a bit. Okay, this has been, where's my sound at? Why is my mic not coming on? I did not turn it off. It must have went off on its own. Okay. All right, now we have the mic back. And I'm getting ready to make my way back to the car and back to the house before I end up spending the rest of my life in here. Oh, this is just amazing. Never been to such a place. But I will be coming back. 45s all over the place. And just so much stuff. Oh goodness.